Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you were there? Or misplaced your phone, only to find it in the fridge? It happens to everyone. But what if those little lapses weren't just normal aging? What if they were warning, signs of something much more serious? Dementia is one of the most misunderstood health conditions. Most people think it only affects the elderly, or that it's completely genetic. But here's something that might shock you. Nearly half of dementia cases could be prevented. That's right, half. The key is recognizing the early warning signs before it's too late. Today, we'll break down 10 early signs of dementia that most people ignore and reveal groundbreaking new research on how to lower your risk. Stick around, because what you're about to learn could add years to your brain's health. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on life-changing health insights. And let's make this interactive. Where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments below. Now, here's a question for you. How early can dementia actually start? The answer might shock you. Most people think dementia is a disease, but it's not. It's an umbrella term for a group of conditions that affect memory, thinking, and behavior. It happens when brain cells become damaged and stop communicating properly, leading to cognitive decline that disrupts daily life. The most common type? Alzheimer's disease. But there's also vascular dementia, caused by strokes, Lewy body dementia, which can trigger hallucinations, and frontotemporal dementia, which changes personality and emotions. Here's the thing. Dementia doesn't happen overnight. It starts with subtle, almost invisible changes. The problem? Most people ignore these early signs until it's too late. So let's talk about what those warning signs actually look like. We all forget things sometimes, but dementia-related memory loss is different. It's not just forgetting where you put your keys, it's forgetting what keys are for. A person with dementia might forget an entire conversation they just had, as if it never happened. They might misplace objects in strange places, like putting their glasses in the fridge or their shoes in the oven. One of the most heartbreaking signs is when they start forgetting important dates, like birthdays or anniversaries. Even worse, they may not remember their own family members. At first, it might just seem like occasional forgetfulness, but over time, it gets worse. Loved ones start noticing that they ask the same question multiple times a day, sometimes even within minutes. Have you ever struggled to find the right word? That's normal, but dementia makes this a daily struggle. A person might replace common words with incorrect substitutes, calling a refrigerator a cold closet, or a toothbrush a mouth cleaner. Others may lose their train of thought mid-sentence and never return to it. It's frustrating, not just for them, but for everyone around them. Some people stop talking altogether because they're embarrassed or confused. Imagine waking up one morning and forgetting how to make coffee. You look at the coffee maker, but suddenly you don't know which button to press or how much water to pour. A person with dementia may struggle to follow a recipe they've made for years. They might forget the steps to paying bills or lose the ability to use simple household appliances. One of the first signs family members notice? The house starts to look neglected. Unpaid bills pile up. The fridge has expired food. Imagine driving to your local grocery store, the same one you've been going to for years. You park the car, step outside, and suddenly you have no idea where you are. Or worse, you forget how to get home. Dementia affects spatial awareness, which makes navigating even the most familiar places confusing. Some people get lost in their own neighborhood. Others walk into a room and suddenly feel like they don't recognize their own house. A 2021 study published in Neurology found that people with early dementia make significantly worse financial decisions, even years before an official diagnosis. A person might fall for scams, give away large amounts of money, or dress inappropriately for the weather, like wearing a winter coat in the middle of summer. Some even forget basic hygiene, wearing the same clothes for days, or forgetting to bathe. Dementia doesn't just affect memory, it affects emotions. A once loving and patient person suddenly becomes irritable, paranoid, or even aggressive. Some accuse their own family members of stealing or start lashing out over small things. These mood changes happen because dementia disrupts the brain's emotional control center, the amygdala. A 2018 study from JAMA Ophthalmology found that people with early dementia show changes in their retina years before cognitive symptoms appear. They may struggle to judge distances, mistake reflections for real people, or fail to recognize close family members. 2025 study from the New York Post found that delayed REM sleep is linked to higher levels of amyloid and tau proteins, the key markers of Alzheimer's. A person with dementia might wake up multiple times a night, have vivid dreams, or move and talk in their sleep. Someone who once loved spending time with family and friends suddenly avoids conversations and stops answering calls. It's not just shyness, it's the brain losing its ability to process social interactions. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Neuroscience found that people who later developed Alzheimer's had a higher risk of falling long before their diagnosis. At first, it might just seem like clumsiness, but over time, walking becomes slower, balance becomes unsteady, and falls become more frequent. If you or a loved one are noticing these signs, it's crucial to take action early. Dementia isn't just about aging, it's about how our daily habits shape brain health. A 2025 study from the National Survey of Health and Development found that regular exercise before age 50 improves cognitive function at age 70, even in people with Alzheimer's markers. 2025 study from Harvard found that eating processed meats increases dementia risk by 13%, while replacing one serving with fish like salmon reduces risk by 28%. And here's a breakthrough. Research from the UK's NHS suggests that blood tests may soon detect dementia up to 5 years earlier. Preventing dementia starts with simple lifestyle changes. Studies show that just 30 minutes of exercise a day can slow cognitive decline. A 2025 South Korean study found that SGLT2 inhibitors for diabetes reduce dementia risk by 35%. And a 2025 study in Alzheimer's and dementia found that taking vitamin D supplements reduces dementia risk by 40%. Small changes today can protect your brain for years to come. Dementia isn't just about memory loss. It's about losing independence. But the good news is that early detection and lifestyle changes can make a difference. If you've noticed any of these signs in yourself or a loved one, don't ignore them. Talk to a doctor, stay informed, and take steps to protect your brain health today. Which of these signs surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button and share it. You never know who might need this information. Thanks for watching, and take care of your brain.